Well, hello everybody, I'm JayLeonardJ, and today we are checking out the Topanga Burnside by Catalinbread. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a really fun pedal on the board today. It is the Topanga Burnside by Catalinbread. Now, when I say Topanga and you're a fan of Catalinbread, you might remember the old school Topanga reverb. It's a spring reverb based on those old Fender units, so it has the dwell and the tone, as well as the sound of the preamp of those tube-powered reverb units. So you have all of that sound in there, but they added one more surprise, and that is that knob right at the top, the trem knob. There is a tremolo built into this pedal as well. So you can get your reverb sounds with a little of that tremolo magic to give you more textures, more sounds, and really open up the exploration of your guitar sound. Not only that, the Topanga does come with a tiny mini skateboard because, you know, just cuz. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna plug this thing in. I'm gonna get myself a Fender Telecaster with my tone-specific J.M.A signature pickups and string joy strings. I'm gonna plug it into a Tone King Imperial. Let's turn some knobs and get some tones. All right, we're all wired up and ready to go. This is just the guitar and the amp on its own. Nice and crunchy, but really dry. Let's add the Topanga Burnside on it. Let's put everything at noon, except for the trem, which we'll keep off for now. Here we go. So that reverb is lovely. It's going for that old school tube reverb unit, those big heavy ones that you used to put in front of your amps from the 60s, and it sounds pretty darn cool. It even has the preamp in it, so you will hear there's a little coloring to my normal tone, but it just glues everything together nicely. You can turn the tone down and the dwell down to get something a little bit more natural sounding. But really the fun of these units is actually cranking that dwell, overloading that reverb to get that nice saturation. So now that we got all the reverb stuff figured out, let's add that trem. Now the cool thing about this trem is it actually doesn't put itself on your fundamental tone. It's only affecting the reverb, which keeps it a little bit more in the background. And then when you let it breathe, you hit your note and you let that decay go away, then you really hear it. And it's a nice little effect that just adds some sweetness to your sound. And that's the Topanga Burnside by Catalinbread. Well, that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the page if you haven't done so already. Check out the links in the description below. And if you want to hear my review on the Topanga Burnside, check it out on Patreon. I do all my reviews on Patreon, sponsored by the Patreon supporters, and all my demos and tutorials, pretty much everything else, right here on YouTube. That being said, I guess I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.